Sound speeds. That's looking good. Right there. Get it launched. I'm gonna get another drink.
Okay. Check in the option mode here just to show that we're good. All
Maintenance
good.
Complete.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mark. All right. Let's start her off with my boy Shin Kazuma. Grab the dopest plane on the block, the F80, aka the only one I can afford. Real
I think
poor.
it has a subtitle like the Destroyer or something. I don't have my notes.
The C-word destroyer.
the quarter destroyer.
Yeah, more like the one-up, the game over destroyer, bro.
You don't see the credits now, destroyer.
Yeah, so a lot of this game is on rails, so just the parts that are not are the parts that really matter. So I'm not super min-maxy about how ham I go with these boys. I do like to get that guy. That's a frame-perfect trick. Frame-perfect. Last run, I definitely bashed right into the wall because it's not very forgiving. But it's not that important. But oftentimes you can sneak into those little alcoves and take out those boys before they can even have a chance to consider yelling at you, making you feel bad for your lifestyle choices.
Yeah.
So that's good.
Is your fire just weak? Is that what? Oh no, that was definitely the background. It was sorting. Is having some sort of sorting issue with your shit?
And wait for one more, and then
yeah, and just.
I could have done that faster. That was not the fastest.
Yeah, it was slow by about 5 seconds.
I'm just shy.
You said you missed a couple of the orange slice hits, though.
Doubt it. Alright. The first aeroplane level. When I was a kid, I seem to remember this being real hard. I mean, the game's still real hard, especially if you park your plane in the wrong spot and get dinged. It's not great. You don't want to be doing that. This is the first level if you play this route. Of course, my route, I don't know if it's the fastest, but it's the way I play in order to get enough ducats to buy the bazillion-dollar super sweet aeroplane with which I can shoot upwards, which is a feature. And if you are the poor fool who does not know that the underground cave has got just a ludicrous amount of dudes that are above you and one of the hardest bosses in the game, way harder than the final boss, by the way. And you're in for a rude awakening because you're going to get to the end of it and you're going to be like, oh, I guess I just won't be beating this then. This is... They only use that kind of game mechanic, the like super aggressive upward shooting and targeting in that one level, and you can, I don't think I can keep that thing on screen. So
it does bail?
Yeah, it bails pretty hard. So that ain't gonna work.
You didn't run into any planes with stealth capability, did you?
No, I suspect somebody has stealth capability though.
Say, what if you got stealth capability?
I don't know. I guess like I'm not cool enough. Get my sweet ice packs. Drop some of these guys on this boy. Start with the Vulcan.
Straight to the orange slice, huh? A little late on that one. Didn't get the twofer.
Alright, there you go. Perfect.
Sub 4.
Iceman perfect on that one. We're going to talk about all the sweet weapons I have or don't have. A little dish sesh. A little hot gossy. There we go. Perfect menuing there. Occasionally it can take a little bit of time to get onto the correct level because it will not agree with you that your boy is in fact in the engagement area. But you don't take that lightly. They're here for war and shooting things. Excuse me. So you gotta bring the war to them because America or fictional Eastern, Southeastern Asian country.
It's somewhere in the Middle East, I think.
Southeast Asia, bro.
Oh, is that what we're calling it?
Yeah, Middle East is racist, I think.
Yeah.
Or at least wildly inaccurate. Huh. Okay, that took a lot longer to shoot off that crush than I was expecting, but that's fine. Pretty good kill. Not the best patterns. I don't know what those guys do with their spare time other than fly like jerk-offs, but yeah, that's one feature.
They just hope that they get chased so they can drop those sweet cluster bombs because they really have no other attack.
Yeah, that's it. Alright. Forest Boy level.
I told you that the spiritual successor to this is Carrier Air Wing, right?
Yeah, I played a little bit of it. I've been trying to find a board for it, but it's a little bit cheaper than UN Squadron, but rare. There are a lot of bootlegs out because that was near the end of the CPS-1's lifespan, so the boys were like, oh no, we got this, don't worry, we'll copy you a sweet disc of our stuff. And yeah, that was there were a lot of bootlegs around that time.
Oh, it's the FA Crusader, by the way. That's what this.
Oh, the Crusader, nice.
Crusader, yeah. So again,
I like it. That's
with the white man saves the Southeast Asia.
You gotta.
Theme.
If we don't do it, who will? Am I already jacked up? Oh man.
Yeah.
I made some serious mistakes.
Where you broke your dick off on those trees.
That's what it was. You know, it wasn't these aggressive enemy planes. It was the trees. But as a staunch environmentalist, you know, like Shin Kazama is, obviously, I'm pretty upset by this.
Huh, interesting. So they licensed this game from Diepro to...
Woo!
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 Those missiles are
fucking
right.
shit and
We'll save that trivia for the next round.
Yeah.
It involves Willow.
That's a no. We are still recording, which is great. So embarrassing.
I don't know. Weekly Famitsu gave the Super Famicom version a 28 out of 40 score. Apparently they rank games out of 40.
You got to. It's probably 10 categories.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a reset, not because I messed up. It's an exploit, memory manipulation. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mark. I'm mashing both start and B because I'm nervous. Also, I'm not 100% sure at any given time which one is the right button to hit.
Well, this is interesting. Apparently Entertainment Weekly gave the Super Nintendo version an A and picked the game as number 12 greatest game available in 1991. There's a source here. Yeah, from EW. I'm kind of thinking maybe you can get a hard copy of Entertainment Weekly mentioning this.
That'd be dope.
Block those notifications.
That's a no thank you on that. Yeah, I vividly remember as a Ute, my father, I think I had done something or not done something bad for a long enough period of time that he felt that I had deserved a video game. So we went into Toys R Us. That's a toy store that used to be around. And we picked out this game. At that time, you would pull off these little pieces of paper and bring them into the cashier because I guess the kids would steal them. And so it was an anti-theft measure. And you would bring in this sweet piece of paper that was just dangling.
We should have stolen some of those back in the day.
Yeah, we really should have. The papers, not the games, because nostalgia or whatever. Yeah, same with Ghouls and Ghosts, another super sweet Capcom game. And as kids, these games were so hard, just unreasonably hard. And our father used to like watching, which was a big motivator for us to play them. And I think we disappointed him many times because I don't think we ever beat either of those games as kids. Probably like none of the Capcom games or Konami games we beat as kids, you know, because they were tough as nails. That's kind of the hardest games going were especially these like Ghouls and Ghosts. I mean, some would argue that it's cheating to make you do the game twice, and nowhere does it really tell you that you got to get that sweet tennis bracelet and go fight your boy again. But oh man, that's a hard game. Love it though. And then as an adult, I finally just started beating these. You know, I guess it just clicked. You just have to be not like a child. Being sober helps too. That's a great tip I have for bullet hell games like these. Should not be drinking too much.
Trying to see if this is a hard copy article or they were putting them online back in November of '91.
No way, dude. Doubt it. Entertainment Weekly though?
Yeah. Apparently there's a lot more Sports Illustrated back issues knocking around on eBay.
Alright, we're going to put a couple of these in here. We're going to try to dodge the first one. And then we'll shoot that boy off. Do a quick cancel there. Oh, not great.
Yeah, it's if it's in this article, it's the one with MC Hammer on the cover.
Excellent. Very excellent. My man.
Yeah. Oh, they this asshole on Etsy helpfully provides that it's rare. No, it's not rare.
If it's on eBay, it's rare, bro. Those are the rules.
It's Fucking November 8th, 1991's
Okay.
Entertainment Weekly.
Ready to go again. That last one was a JK.
Yeah.
All right. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mark. Nice. Fucking frame perfect, bud. Yeah, so Shin Kazuma, it's kind of unclear what their special abilities are. I don't even think it really explicitly states it in the game booklet, which you kids might not know about this, but video games used to come in boxes. It was pretty sweet, and they used to come with all kinds of cool crap in it. Usually an explanation of the game, and games that came from Japan were often, like liberties were taken with how they would explain what was going on. But yeah, it's just like, oh, he's able to master weapons quickly. Yeah, well, that's dope. But what does that even mean? But it means, especially with the later planes, you get a couple of bonus delicious weapons. So you'll see me walking around at the very end of this with like 1.5 million of my favorite weapon, the Mega Crush, or 3 to be more precise, which is pretty sweet. It helps a lot. The last boss has a shit ton of hitboxes. You gotta destroy each and every one of them. It's basically it's a huge bummer. Let's just put that out. Go for 1. Get in there. Nope, right there. That's what he wanted.
Oh, hey, look, Kevin Costner's Prince of Thieves VHS is on sale at Kmart for $15.97. So.
Excellent.
I'm still looking for that fucking EW.
I gotta, like, especially Walmart will have these really weird ads where it's like, oh yeah, for sure, look at this, like a $30,000 like Lego figure or something like really weird. It's the Wild West on the internet nowadays. It's like everything is eBay and Craigslist and Kijiji. It's pretty crazy.
Oh no, this is an ad from that Entertainment Weekly.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah, it's $15 for Robin Hood.
That's a bargain at half the price.
And $15.97, I believe, indicates that that's their lowest sale price. No, I think it was 93 it came out.
Nice.
Until it goes into the trash bin.
That's a 4. That's a 4-plane get.
Oh boy.
Iceman perfect, but it's going really good so far, probably. those blue guys are kind of a bummer. The green guys always turn around, so you got another shot at trying to lick them with bullets specifically. I always really thought it was satisfying when those missile guys came in. There's like 4 or 5 of them, something like that.
At least the sound they make when you kill like 5 of them at once. Like,
Yeah.
crunch, crunch.
Yeah, you see right there, I tried to keep that thing on screen as long as possible. It's just not gonna happen. Ah, shit. Trying to min-max, not a great idea. Can't get sweet Recky's crashing planes.
Has one of these left.
How much?
For 11.15. And I'm only kind of sure that there's an article about UN Squadron in it.
All right, reset, and we got a quick look at the options and reset the split. There we go. We're gonna start at 3 this time. I feel like we've been taking too much time.
Yeah.
In 3, 2, 1, mark. Nice. I've selected Shin Kazuma. My Crusader, that boy, will be at it again. I swear in practice today, I beat this without dying. I do not have a great excuse other than no reason that I have not been able to beat it. So, but I have beaten it and I will beat it. So I can say with confidence that I will play it. This game will be played today. Mostly this is just a test run to get a baseline. I've never tried speedrunning it per se. I tried to do it fast, and I've tried to do it just to break the point record, but the point record is kind of moot because you can sit there and infinitely fight planes when you get to the super sweet land tank, which is a hell of a rig, by the way.
Hell of a rig.
So Twin Galaxies originally had that. They had a point score, and I was able to beat that point score. And so that worked out pretty good, but unfortunately, nobody cares anymore. It's all about the fast. You gotta go fast, so.
I gotta go fast.
Got him. I'm not sure if that was any faster.
That's close. I think your best time with a menu fuck up was like 90 seconds.
Got a min-max, bro. Some costly errors. I mean, not this time. This time I'm doing okay.
Suck down those Doritos, pod.
You gotta eat them. They give you great strength. It's an odd choice for camouflage, red, but maybe they parked them like on top of targets or circuit cities back in the day, so that could be why. That is an acceptable strat in war to paint your plane bright red.
Yeah, sure.
And a weird flex. I mean, your boy the Red Baron probably his plane was red, I think, so that's good.
That's true. Red is the day's long.
So a lot of these patterns, the patterns never change. It's the things on rails. It's going to be like this every time, no matter what you do. Unless you let more dudes show up on the screen, at which point it will get just way, way, way hard, which is silly. You don't want to get too many dudes. There's going to be too many bullets, too many sweet, sweet missiles. Missies, we call them. We don't call them that. But it will cause significant slowdown. So, oh man, that's great.
Rita the got away.
Yeah. So we'll start off with some bombs for this boy. Nice, got two.
Yeah.
And we're gonna go for it. We're gonna go for it.
Cancel.
There we go. This should be all that guy wants.
But you can spend a lot of time screwing on it.
I mean, I suspected he has stealth capabilities, so that's one feature. These guys are mercenaries like us. That's the wolf pack. Yeah, Sean accurately assumed they're named after the WCW stable. Guaranteed. That's what happened.
Yeah. Well, 91, yeah, it was a little early. But there's nothing to say that the NWO Wolfpack wasn't named after this group of mercenaries.
I mean, they're mercenaries, like us.
I guess, yeah. I mean, it's possible that Eric Bischoff was doing a lot of blow and playing a lot of UN Squadron.
I'll give that a maybe.
Yeah. I mean, I can't deny it. Yeah, that's a fact. Look at any of the homies. Nice bomb hit though. Did he fail or?
I ran my plane into him. I mean, I was inverted the whole time, so
okay.
That's probably what it was.
Yeah. So
If you're at all confused.
Just deployed your landing gear and told him, fuck off.
Get in.
Yeah. Quarter of the way there to buying the Ferrari F9, whatever that yellow one is, your dreams.
Yeah, it's my favorite, absolute favorite plane. Prioritizing those Doritos. Don't be messing around. I don't care about those blue guys. I just want to make sure to bait their fire away from me. That's going pretty good so far. Some of these boys coming in hot.
Blue.
Oh shit.
Boy.
Oh man. So focused on my sweet Doritos, I forgot the bluest of the blue.
Man, I might actually come back to bite you here.
Nah, I'll be okay.
You would be one away from leveling for the boss. Which I think there are enough treats to get. I think there's one more red opportunity coming up here. Oof.
There we go. That's my boy. That's the boy I was looking for.
Unfortunately, you're only at level 3 power.
Which is not great.
We'll see if this is enough firepower to juice through these fuckers.
So you gotta, the levels that you gotta skim here are a little bit tight. And especially once you get like directly on top of this boy.
You just gotta take out the premium nudity center of the floor.
Oh, fuck.
Ah.
That's not great.
Key pass.
Let's give them all the bombs they want. Try not to die, that'd be super embarrassing. I mean, I haven't died yet.
There's a Yash here, right?
Yeah, but
there you go.
It's right there. Okay, there we go. Alright, I don't respect those guys, so I'm just gonna ignore them. So, see how close that was? Man, what a bummer.
Very close.
Alright, next up is submarine time.
It's the wolf dog, not the wolf pass.
It's another wolf related.
It's something dog related, isn't it?
I think so. Oh no, it's not there. So we're gonna go to the desert. Usually the submarine is close enough by now.
It mentions the ground carrier.
Yeah, I'm menuing too fast to read like what it actually says. So I don't know.
Yeah. If we're gonna enter these marks in the speedrun. Although the fact that it sometimes branches here randomly might be an issue. For speedrun.speedcom. Miss.
I mean, It should take the same amount of time to beat all the levels, unless you like mess up and you do not beat them in one pass, which is bad. So, just making sure my hand is still in the camera. I like to wait for 2 tanks here because you can barely get out. That's it's pixel perfect. It's a huge pixel perfect trick. Give your boy a bomb. Money star in here. That's sweet.
This is the first level with the money stars, right?
I believe it's the first money star. Go ahead and run into that guy so he knows I'm serious.
While you're landing, you're raking off in his cockpit.
Yeah.
Every time you come up, you're like, dude, where's your landing gear?
Yeah, I forgot it. I forgot to bring it.
Ran out of ammo.
Yeah, that's what it was. Alright, so there's an ammo rack here, which is great. Huge fan. It does not work on the Mega Crush, but I can always use more sweet, sweet bombas. I am sitting here trying to shoot out these gun boys. So now I've made myself a little safe spot here. And over there.
Super safe.
I'm definitely playing this a little bit conservatively, but I don't want to die because that would be super embarrassing. So...
Just starting to hit the boss. That wait's almost a minute making that safe spot.
It's not a great idea. Oh, shit! Fucking damn, bro. Oh, look, there's a submarine. He's back.
Get eyes on what his name is before you reset.
Okay. That's the sea vet. He's a vet of the sea. Alright. So that's a reset. Alright. I swear I have and can beat this. Probably. Talking about practice, not the game. Alright. Options. After a reset, we are still in normal mode. And 3, 2, 1, mark. Yeah, big part of this is on a casual playthrough, you'd probably have more chances to upgrade your money and your weapon power. So that part's tricky. Pretty much, you gotta beat everything to beat the game anyway. You could potentially not do some of the levels if you're fast enough, but you need the money because you gotta buy bullets to shoot dudes or whatever. So yeah, it's a big part of it. So even if it was available, I'd still have an underpowered ship, and that's no bueno. You need all these sweet, sweet bullet powers to be able to bop these dudes. Yeah, I never really thought about trying to maximize like how quickly I do this guy, so that's definitely an interesting angle to pursue. I'm not sure what hit me there. It's probably the edge of that boy. And we're just gonna go for it. There we go. About 90, whatever, something like that. Not great. Gotta find a way to make that faster. Enemy Air Force. They have stealth capabilities, question mark? So they're sassy about it, which is nice. I mean, you don't want to just come out and say you have stealth capabilities. I think, that'd be bad. Power up, bop it. Mess that up a little bit. Should be okay I like to push on them because I believe it increases your fire rates, which is awesome. Okay, did not nail that one. That's fine. Crashing into these dudes is not important because you know, it's not like you get a bonus for having the health. I think the menu, it does some menuing about like how cool it is that you have health. Like maybe it counts it. I don't know. I can't remember. If I was a better speedrunner, I'd be able to tell you. But I'm not a speedrunner. Just a man. And there's a little health canister here at the end anyway, so get that boy and you'll be in good shape. Use those iframes, get that double cancel, and we're gonna go for it. Yep, that's enough. Great. I feel like that's getting pretty good. I'm feeling comfortable about that. Trying to wiggle too much here, get my controller out of the camera. That'd be embarrassing. And that's the Wolfpack. They're mercenaries like us. I'm not sure about this us shit. That guy doesn't seem to be flying too many sorties. I can't remember. I think he's maybe like a super awesome pilot, and he might fly some in the comic books or the anime and the manga. But who knows? He kind of looks like a snake bit him in the forehead, so that's pretty badass. I mean, not a lot of people just walk away from that crap. And of all the places to get bit, I mean, that's probably like top 3 worst, you know, eyeball junk forehead. Not cool. There you go. They are mercenaries like us. They were mercenaries like us. And nope. Thought I could get to the sub early. That's kind of a waste of time there, so that's not great. But it's fine. Making pretty liberal use of my bombs here, just to kind of clean up stuff that's sneaking up on me. Ignore those blue boys. I can definitely talk to that red guy. That's my guy. That's my muchacho. These guys usually come in patterns, the green guys, so that's kind of cool. When they come out all hot. Oh, there's a money star there. I forgot, when you destroy the plane guy down there, you definitely get a money star, so I have to remember to do that. Yeah, it's pretty satisfying shooting up these boys, though. The patterns are just... There's something about the way you shoot them and take, like, the entire crew out that's pretty cool. I got the storage again. Nice.
And accidentally...
Not great. I was doing pretty good there, too.
Also.
That's fine. I found that money star we forgot about in the forest.
Well, I thought there was one, but I didn't see you hit it in a while.
Yeah, you gotta shoot down the plane dude, and then after that, or like the plane spitty outie boy.
Yeah, that's right there. Yeah, I thought so.
And then it's just above it. Like I feel like I remember seeing it there, but then I forgot about it.
Oh, actually, I've been right so far. They're calling these missions by what they say in the briefing.
All right.
May or may not be canon.
It's confirmed canon, dude.
Ground carrier, first fortress, canyon, cavern.
All right, so that's a reset.
Battleship Minx.
I wonder if do I need a better angle so you can like, see the Super Nintendo? Is that like the coolest way to do this?
Yeah, maybe not.
Alright. That's pretty sweet. It's not a bad setup, right? I do not think I have enough room to pull this all the way out.
This actually suggests that the F-14D is acceptable for the last missions of the game, which I feel like it doesn't have upward fire capability.
Which one's 14?
F-14D is the second plane, I believe.
This definitely makes my desk look dirtier, but I think it's a cooler shot.
Yeah, the F-14D is the Tomahawk, the one, or the Tomcat, the one that does like all forward focusing
No,
stuff.
no way, dude.
Yeah,
well, for the last level.
maybe.
Not the underground level.
But no, this says for your last three missions are in a canyon and 2 huge caverns. Just go ahead and get the.
All right, we're getting ready. Quick look, see.
Get the F-14D.
Exit and get ready in 3, 2, 1. Mark. Great.
Oh, it didn't start.
Shit. Okay. Okay. All right. Shit. It is still recording. That's great. All right. Quick option check. We are normal mode. We have a cannon and a weapon. And 3, 2, 1. Mark. Great.
All right, good. Look at that.
It's much more reasonable.
Did you say that there was like a separate TV that they used to make these stage stitch screenshots back in the day?
There is definitely some kind of capture software. I don't know if it's just for Nintendo or like Super Nintendo or the GameCube, but there was definitely some special capture software that they had to make those maps. A lot of the gaming like newspaper dudes, like the gaming magazines, those guys had these special things. I can't remember what they're called, but yeah,
those
it's
were
totally
like semi-dev or not dev, like the debug machines that they had, right?
yeah, they're pretty cool. There's not a lot of those out there, especially the Game Boy one is like super sought after because there's like no way to play these things, you know, like nicely and upscale them. Like even Nintendo's like emulation stuff is not awesome, which is a bummer. Yeah, I watched too many videos about it one time.
Oh, Aslan is the king.
Aslan, that's it. Yeah.
I would close Aslan. Oh, and Saki is the unicorn guy's name.
I feel like I remember that.
Yeah, I think Saki or Satchmo.
Alright, that's it for you. Yeah, like 90.
Close.
I feel like I waste a lot of time there. I have a fear of missiles and my plane. So that's one thing. Also, in case it comes up, I'm out of beer.
Want some black check?
Yeah.
How's the game having your glass? Let's check.
No.
Almost got you. I need the worst couchman.
Yeah, Couch Boy doesn't try to trick you into pausing, right? Is that a thing? Is there Sabotage Couch other than the Tomba 2 guy whose name escapes me?
I'd prefer if you didn't.
I'd prefer if you did not try to make me pause my timer. That one sucked.
Right. I wasn't going to feed you any more beers, I just keep drinking them.
I just want to get one run in.
Yeah, same.
I guess, like, if I die this time, I'll just keep because you gotta try at least one, I think. Yeah, Sean's been playing this game for about as long as me. Maybe a little bit less because I'm like 5 minutes older or whatever. I tried real hard to get that thing on screen, but it's just like no way. It's kind of fucking with everything.
Here's the talks about the mode 6 graphics. Oh, mode 7, sorry.
It's okay. I already know ours, right? It's fine.
The layered scrolling is mode 7. So it feels like the copy on these is actually lifted from reviews mostly.
Nice. That one was good. That was tight.
Run the truck.
Let's talk about all the weapons we did or did not use. Okay.
Yeah. Silence distant.
Shit. Alright, these guys are mercenaries. Shit. Oh god, my beard too close. Fuck.
Thanks. Want me to pull that out of there?
No. I like to live dangerously.
If you want a straw, so you can. You don't have to stop.
That's a weird flex. I don't think I'm there yet. I think the less I drink during this, the better, probably. But it's like doing Catherine runs when you drink all the beer when you're at the Lost Lamb or whatever it's called.
Stray sheep.
Yeah, that's him. Not bad. Those guys are mercenaries like us.
These guys.
Okay, that's a much safer spot for that. It looked almost like the that boy was gonna get close enough for me to shoot him. The torpedo boy, torpedo man, they call him. I guess it's the second one, not the first.
Yeah, it's actually marked on here. It says it's at the top of the screen, and there's no mention on it.
Yeah, you gotta kill this guy first, and then go all the way up, and it's right there.
Yeah, it doesn't tell you how to actually get it.
Yeah, if you just like try to fly at it, nothing's gonna happen. You're gonna look silly.
This says that you should actually kill the ground carrier first. I'm not sure what their source for that is.
They don't know how to min-max, bro. Why? Does it say?
Oh, no.
Just arbitrarily kill that boy?
Yeah, there's something at the very beginning of that review / guide that says that there's no particular order, but this is a suggested order to go through.
Do not think I got my unicorn. That's okay. I'm not mad. We're gonna try to go for one pass here.
Well, you're level 4 now. It should help.
Yeah, that definitely helps because you can get your fire just over this thing, and that is that's pretty huge.
Pixel perfect manipulation of that.
Oh shit.
Gold. I haven't been watching. I wonder if you get money for destroying the turrets. Oh, fuck. No 1p today, bud.
No 1p today.
You do not get money for playing the turrets.
Huh. Well, you do have to kill a certain number of them in order to kill it. So the more of them are dead, the more sure you are that you have bopped this guy. Just these guys is enough. So you can leave those two if you really want. If I'm feeling, yeah, see, look at how, such a bummer.
Hate to see it.
I swear I've done it in one pass.
Alright, so hopefully we'll get the sea veterinarian out in this map spawn.
Yeah, that's the idea.
It's like a 50-50 shot that will be there, it looks like.
He is not there. That's fine. So we'll go to the desert, which I was supposed to do first.
Doesn't really give a reason why, but yeah, that's what this says.
That's allegedly.
Allegedly's. Just says it's investigating.
I mean, I guess you get shit. Fuck that up. I got excited trying to offer color commentary, but you definitely get a lot of money in the desert. I never really counted to see which route is better as far as how much money you get. But I mean, I got a star at the other place too, so that's pretty. Oh, okay. I guess that guy decided he was cool. He didn't need to fuck around with my bullets or whatever.
The star's not even on the map for the guide.
It's a secret. Alright, we'll just exploit a little bit of that slowdown.
When you get that weird horn tone, you know you're doing it right.
Yeah. It just goes like honk.
Honk.
Let's get that money rack. Alright, we're gonna play this one non-conservatively.
I think that's where you want to be.
Is that the spot?
Yeah.
Shit. Fuck, that one up pretty good.
Overlaying your SA.
There we go.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's much faster.
that was pretty quick.
And the peace of mind of actually killing that stuff is very neat, but
Yeah, it's too conservative. I don't need to mess around with that.
yeah, you gotta go for it.
Alright, quick CVT. Yeah, I guess I never really tried to speedrun this guy either, so I don't really know what the pro strat is for doing it quick. I guess I'm just going to try to inflict as much damage as possible. There's airplanes that come from the left and right. Usually there's like it's just inconvenient enough to make you have to worry about it. And then your boys start shooting missiles. And I was trying to bait him to shoot another. It's nice. Limited missile seggies. Yeah, see, you can kind of bait him and get him to stay up longer. So hopefully he comes up again. Nope, the missiles. So yeah, he does either that or he does his other standard attack. I think, yeah, he's pretty close. Good. Not bad. And I guess I get to watch the thing sink for 48 minutes.
Yeah, just watch the bubbles, make sure it doesn't come back up. It is a submarine, which is kind of stealth.
That's stealth technology.
Basically.
I believe it has stealth technology. Alright, now this is one of the harder levels. They definitely don't prepare you for it, but...
It goes from 0 to 60 real quick on this level.
Yeah, this one gets pretty amped up pretty quick. It's way easier with a nicer ship, but I can't afford that right now, so that's a huge bummer. Tons of power-ups, tons of money to be had here up for grabs. Mostly you just gotta watch what's going on behind you so that those ships don't sneak up on you. They can pretty easily overwhelm you. And there's a lot of those guys, the turnaround boys. Turnaround triangle boys, that's the official name for them.
Yeah.
So you got to kind of watch out for them.
I think those might be based on moves.
It should be inverted then.
Yeah.
I thought the blue ones were MiGs.
Dad knows tiny plane silhouettes. Maybe you can spell us.
Yeah, we can ask Dad.
Like, you know, one of his training things was memorizing tiny silhouettes.
Really?
Yeah.
It's kind of cool. Yeah. All right, so here we are at the boss. Can I have 5, please? Shit, that's not great.
Take the nose and the chin. That's not good.
That's not good. Try to get a little bit of slow down here.
Ooh, a little bit premature on that one. Missed the main superstructure.
Try to get that missile boy. Good. Not a lot of weapons left. That's pretty much all of them. And I got the re-up. I can't remember if I've ever done it in one pass. I think I can. It's really hard with this fucking plane now.
This jalopy.
So I just take out one more gun and we should be in good shape. There we go. Alright, so that's kind of the first half of the game right there, which is a big part. Huge part.
Fortunately, only about 850K, so...
Yeah, it's good.
We're cruising for that 1 mil mark.
Targets are in the canyon, you guys. So you definitely want to do this one first. This is a lot of money to be had here. A lot of stuff going on. I often forget which one is this because it takes so long to get here. So you definitely don't want to mess up and pick the wrong loadout and then come into this thinking that you're going to be fine, because you're not. You're going to be terrible if you pick the wrong loadout.
There's like 4 stars here, aren't there?
Yeah, there's, I think, a star in every one of these mountain boys. Just right there.
That's good. It's that big money cash flow.
That's a huge cash flow. Okay, I guess half of them. There, like 2 of them.
There's like 3 of them.
There's several stars here, which is important. Shit, that was not good. Okay. Yeah, I know. I was too scared to go back there. Min-maxing for health.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's another frame perfect trick. So. Oh shit! Forgot about those guys. Yep. Alright, so we're going to try to bait this guy. He's got a bunch of dipshit attacks, but hopefully we'll be fine. And there we go. Plenty of slowdown for me to work with. Woo! Slow it down, boys.
Getting H on B. He hits on boss fire.
Ah! Hot fucking dicks. Okay, whatever. We're just gonna keep going. I gotta get one finished playing. I'm getting tired. I'm not getting any better. So, already I've got way more money, and I'm a lot closer to my goal of 100 bazillion rubles or whatever we're doing here. So that's good. Definitely not world record pace. Pretty embarrassing. I swear I played better earlier today. But, you know.
You were not recording it?
I was 100% not recording it. I talked about recording it, though.
Alright, that's good.
Keep your missiles on your stupid face.
Keep your missiles in your pocket. It's also the first mission where the enemy can use the same weapons you can.
Super rude. There we go, got it. Okay, so we have enough money. Sometimes I can get enough money for the plane, but not get enough money for the weapons, which is super embarrassing. You don't want that to happen. Because the important thing is, those guys, for some reason, I always have trouble getting past. Alright, so boss time. You can get hits on that, but I'm hella nerner right now.
Yeah, I want to use another one.
Shit.
Oh, is that it? weird that the enemy all has American design-based aircraft.
Weirdly
bosses.
sweet, am I right? Of course he can crash into you, which is super good. World record is somewhere around 18 minutes, by the way, so we're not doing great. Yeah, fuck it, whatever. We'll just buy this right now. Huge fan of these, and that's probably all we got. So this is the last plane. You definitely need this to finish the game. Usually I played a little bit smoother. This is not going great. Because I keep dying. Dying is bad. That's definitely one of the rules. I can't remember if you cannot get game over. I mean, obviously that's not the goal. We do not want to do the game over.
And it's not like you could actually beat a world record of 0 deaths. So.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the fastest you can do it. You know, ideally you want to beat it all on one try. So I have napalm too, so I'm going to flex on these fellows down here. Let's go, boys. Let's go. Alright, once you get in the air though, the napalm is of no use to you or anyone else. So you don't want to be playing around with it. And then those 4 green guys, there we go, got him. I used a complex system of jukes, that's a frame perfect move. There we go, got 1 hit on him, that's fine.
Hey, there it is. Let's get double crushed too.
I'm pretty sure he always comes in at the same angle, and if you're too sassy with him, he will kind of fuck off, which is not great. So I think you want to tease him just a little bit. I think we can get him on this last one. I don't want him to think that I've got any, you know, ill will. I'm just shooting bullets at him. There we go. Much better. Alright. Next level is the caverns. It's a huge bummer. I just figured that was the last level when I was a youth because it was impossible. It was so hard. I also didn't know that when you pause the game, this guy, that guy, and that guy. When you pause the game, you can change your weapon, which was kind of a game changer, but when I initially started playing this game sort of like seriously, the rules state on Twin Galaxies anyway that you cannot pause the game when you're going for it, which makes sense as far as a speed run also, because it would slow you down, lol. But yeah, so they're real serious about the pauses. No pauses, bro. But luckily nobody cares about Twin Galaxies anymore. Walter Day is my boy though. He's a great guy. Huge fan. I met Billy Mitchell one time. He tried to sell me hot sauce. It was cool.
That was barbecue sauce.
Is it barbecue sauce or hot sauce? I don't know, something like that.
Yeah, barbecue sauce.
Alright, we're going to use 2 gun pods here, and then we're just going to switch to my Phoenix. Let's see. Because I can't be messing around with these kids behind me doing dumb shit. Whoa.
That's another up.
That's an up, which is good. Definitely don't want to get game over. James over, as they say. A lot of people say that. We'll keep the Phoenix for a little while because these guys are sneaky back here. You don't want them doing whatever it is they do back there. Whatever they do best. Alright, so this guy is just stupid hard, and if you come at him unprepared, you're in for a bad time. Yeah. Yeah, so you can hit him with this, which is great. I'm going to burn some of these. There should be a unicorn up there, which is great. The napalm will help you get rid of those boys down there. Okay, kind of unprepared. prepared for that one. That did not go great. Quick mega crash. Ideally, I want to hit him with every one of these sweet, sweet weppies. This is a very stressful level. I'm just going to start shooting phoenixes out willy-nilly. Okay, he's red. That's good. That's really good news. We should
really use the ceiling at all.
That's okay because the ceiling sucks.
You can confirm.
Alright, we're going to try to just pump these out. And we're in bad shape here. Shit. Oh, okay, we got it. Oh, Jesus.
And some of those
Like those last couple ones, I was just shooting them off nowhere because I was pretty sure I was going to die. Oh, okay, so not great. Not a great run, but it counts, so... And last level is way easier. So the trucks are all backing that ass up because that's what's up. We got plenty of money. We're gonna get all these sweet flavors. Yeah, that's whatever. So too many weapons. You're gonna be switching through them. You're just gonna look like a silly boy, and that's a huge bummer. The last few bosses are not ground-based at all, although there is some stuff that the first part, it's kind of a two-part boy, that the first part of it shoots at you where it is worthwhile to have the napalm, so I bring that boy with me. It's definitely a huge help. He drops these little turret guys on the ground that try to ruin your evening. Probably as far as time goes, doing this quicker, there are these weird rock things that fall out. Like, these guys spent a million years building this super sick secret base, and it seems like the majority of it is spent building these sick rocks. So if these explode, look at that, it's just a huge amount of slowdown because it's just taking too many things and trying to move around on the screen, which is unfortunately a symptom.
Like 5 different effects in one.
Yeah, it's like we got to shoot off like 19 sprites, and look at it just as it's doing all kinds of horizontal movement as well. So yeah, that's not great. Trying to go through my weapons there. Too many. Should have paused it. Did not pause it. It's fine. Lots of boys here. This is gonna be fun. Kind of control where they're coming from, and now we move on to the section with the boys moving on the little gantry things, which is pretty cool. It's another great section to have the Phoenix. Yeah, you're gonna want to rock the Phoenix pretty hard throughout this level. And then I gun pod these boys. Get myself an extra one of those. Alright. Hang on. Okay, there we go. Gun pod this one up a little bit. So these guys are not super serious about their goals and aspirations in life, but you can definitely get a lot of sweet, sweet, shiny bullets on the screen, and you don't want to be messing around with that. Not a good time. Get my my sweet Kira in there. That's a unicorn. Alright, so I want the name on. Okay. Obviously it's not a great idea to be playing around in the menu. That's no kind of way to get a record. So, see, the napalm is taking out that guy down there, and that guy shoots a missile. That's not great. You don't want to be playing around with that. Okay, that guy's done. He's had enough. And I like to start this guy with a T-laser. kind of scoot through a whole bunch of what he's doing. Get ready on time, by the way, which is pretty exciting. I've never actually recorded me doing this before, so hopefully I don't fuck it up. Let's get some more shit on screen.
Ceiling for extra slowdown.
Yeah, literally, I shot a couple of those off just for slowdown.
There's a lot of spikes in the ceiling.
All right, another quick tea laser. Some delicious iced tea lasers. My favorite laser and wrapper, the tea laser. Shoot that guy off because we're. Did I get him? No. Okay. So we gotta unlock the middle thing. Sorry, I got excited. There's a lot of slowdown. I didn't realize that you could kind of. Well, get ready on time.
Yeah. Got one more crash.
Did not get him.
There's a hair light.
Okay, so one more turn and should be do it.
Yeah, should be able to 2 laser bag him.
Got it. No. Shit.
I can't resume. Is there resume?
No. I guess it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I fucked it up.
I don't know why I told you that. It's almost now. And time. That's it. Sorry, I got too excited. I should have remembered that the thingy does not do it. Alright, so that's it. About 10 minutes faster than world record pace. Plenty of deaths, plenty of mistakes, but that's finally one full run in the books.
Yeah, somewhere around 32, I believe, if we went back and calculated it, but really it's a null entry, so.
Yeah, the RTA, real-time, whatever the kids are calling it. Yeah, that's probably about what that would be. So yeah, I guess just enjoy what our boy is doing here. We could probably go back and get the official time, but whatever, it's 30 something. Yeah, so those guys are mercenaries just like us. You probably remember them from earlier. Even in the cutscenes, there is considerable slowdown.
I think these are their correct arcade planes, actually.
Yeah, I think so. Do we capture the audio for the actual game? I can't remember.
Yeah, it does.
Just so you guys can check it out. Here's my sweet CRT. Greg is as emotional as I am after that first death. That was a huge bummer. Oh, there's me. Yeah, it's a kind of big dick move coming out with that plane. Don't worry, it's not a big deal. Considerably larger looking than the other planes, but they all take up like 3 or 4 blocks. Or maybe I was way close to the camera. I don't know. It was a weird flex. So just for my dad, I'm going to let this whole thing play through because he never got to see it when we were kids because it was too damn hard. But this one's for you, Pops. To the captain.
Hi, Dad.
It's good practice. Keep an eye on this. 10 1,000.
And your boy Captain Capcuda. Sound programmer Sakaguchi. You don't need no first name. Bull, Murray, and Ichabod. as well as one of my favorite Capcom things in the credits is people would just have random nicknames like, oh yeah, it's your boy Bamboo. You know, you'll be able to find him later for other credits. You know, like Super Tom Pom or Iriko. You know, just one name. Like the name Naked, for example. Your boy Naked. Yeah.
My boy Naked? He's out here?
Yeah, your boy Naked. Naked Capcom. Hi, Naked Capcom staff, boy.
And me.
It's only like going to lapse 35 minutes, but it's a long 30 minutes.
Ugh, especially when you keep doing it wrong. Alright, more videos to come. We're going to try again. I think we can do this faster. Alright. Peace. Also, shout out to my sponsor, McLeod Ale Brewing Company.